We're waiting for Mike's.
Okay, I'm doing something right now.
No, let her. Tell her to come on in.
Get her in here.
Get her in here. Get her in here,
She
Clint.
invited the neighbors in and is asking me to come meet the neighbors now. It's like I just told you 10 minutes ago that I'm starting this.
Yeah, Mom. Let me hang out with my 30-something-year-old friends.
No, it's just like crazy. I would never do that.
There's losers in 2 different states I need to hang out with.
Like if she does that, she's like, "Hey, I gotta go make some realtor calls. Like no one bother me in the office." And she goes in there and does realty for hours, and then we don't say a thing to her.
Well,
if I busted in there and was like, "Hey, come out and look at this real quick," she'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, I mean, in her defense, she doesn't seem too worried about what you're doing. So.
No, she's not worried about what I'm doing. She's trying to get me to come out and look at what she's doing. It's like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's more worried about what she's doing.
I was like, Clint. Also, not to derail this conversation about.
No, it's a great start.
How your mom prefers her own time to whatever you're doing.
It's a classic.
Do you have a pillow that's an OF pillow? An OnlyFans pillow?
You have an OnlyFans pillow.
It's an odd
the middle
pillow.
Of the O just a pocket pussy?
It's an odd future pillow.
And while you fuck it, you look at the cat giving you the birds.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? Kind of cool, though.
It is pretty cool.
What a brand change. I wonder if Tyler, the Creator, could sue OnlyFans and be like, what the hell?
The hell?
That's a total ripoff of my logo that I made when I was 15 years old. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. There's been some weird. Have you ever looked at those? Like looked into those? Like the not defamation. What is it?
Suffocation. No breathing.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
I forget what type of lawsuit it's called. Where it's like the same. You have the same logo as me.
Copyright.
It's not a type of. Well, yeah, but you'd send a cease and desist.
Some of those are like crazy, where it's like barely the same thing, and the people win. So like. I can see
they got money. Yeah.
Dude, do you guys know about the best cease and desist lately? Do you guys remember Krispy Kreme?
Mm-hmm.
The rapper?
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the donuts.
Yeah.
No, not the donuts. The rapper.
I was like, remember,
the slow kid, the kid that pretended to be slow?
Sure, yeah. He had rap songs about how he had 400 houses and 400 mouses and 400 scars and 400
but wasn't he on
guitars.
Tosh and his like nose was running all the time? Yeah.
Krispy Kreme got hit with a cease and desist from Krispy Kreme because they were like, you can't use our name.
Yeah. That is
and then
crazy.
He changed to like DJ Froggy Fresh or something.
Who do you think? What brand do you think wouldn't care? Like if a rapper was like, "I'm Jack in the Box," like would Jack in the Box give a fuck? I don't think Jack in the Box would.
I think they would.
I think Jack in the Box would let it ride, dude. It'd be like, let's see where this goes.
I'll tell you who might let it ride, the KKK.
If a rapper got on board?
You ever thought about that? The KKK might actually be a brand name. They might have that.
Damn,
like
dude,
copyright.
right.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah. Holy
That's
shit.
pretty fucking bonkers.
Look that up, Lex. Look that up real quick.
On your
computer. I know you have your phone.
I'm not looking that up on my computer.
On your phone.
That's a computer. I mean,
you know, the thing that you're tracked on 24/7. Look it up on that.
Yeah, look up.
Not doing
look
that.
up what the KKK is up to.
No, just see if they're.
Hey Siri.
I mean, they gotta be franchised, right?
Hey Siri, is the KKK copywritten?
That it's like a McDonald's, and she just has to pay them.
Yeah, it's more of a real estate deal, if anything.
You're in the real estate.
You're not thinking about this in a business sense of mind. It's not at all about what the doing abouts of each group. It's really about the money that's in the plot that you buy.
Put Starbucks next to dry cleaners because people have to go there twice per transaction. They buy your coffee.
You put the hate rally in the forest. That's
you see, the problem with the KKK is they think of themselves as a racist business, but actually they're a real estate business.
That's exactly
That's exactly right.
That's their main problem.
That's their main problem. They need to get themselves a fancy lawyer who they meet in a bank,
His name is Lex
who
Scow.
overhears their conversation. And then
Whose name is Saul J. Goodman.
Saul J. Scow, yes.
Saul J.
Okay.
Scow. Saul J. Scow, man.
Oh, no, no.
I'm a scout, man.
I'll have no part of this.
If the money's good, dude, you would. They're like, we'll give you $7 million an hour. You'd be like, it'd be crazy for me not to take this for at least a day. Like, for at least one day.
I'd draw up some crazy contract and then be like, I disavow them. They're bad.
It's an insane. It's the craziest of asks, and they deliver on all of them. You're just like, fuck.
God damn. Serious? And then I have to like donate like half of it to charity because I'm like, I can't believe they gave it to me. But okay.
I asked for 3 of everything. I got it. So who wants 2 of everything?
You're like, they gave you 3 of everything. You're like, yeah, literally everything. You're like 3 yachts. Yeah.
3 helicopters. 3 dinghies. 3 men. I got 3 guys.
I have guys.
I have guys.
Steve, come here.
They're not like, somehow they're paid monthly. I don't know how they get
3
around
Steves.
Yeah, I like the idea. I got
Like,
3
their
Steves.
salary.
I got 3 Daniels. I got 3 of everything.
Pauls. Yeah.
I got everything.
Got everything on this thing. Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't even know what the fuck where we just went.
The
no idea where we just
KKK
went.
offering a lawyer 3 of everything to get their case. That was the bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How did I not follow that? I started it. Did not follow that.
This was your baby.
Oh yeah, no, we started on Krispy Kreme. That's how we.
Krispy Kreme.
The rap. Krispy Kreme. Yeah. I don't know. That I could go for a Krispy Kreme right now.
Dude,
good.
Krispy Kreme's overrated.
They had Krispy Kreme in my work the other day, and I
could go for a Dunkin' Donuts right now.
I was just
I would be
I'm
down
not
for that also.
being like an ass. I was just saying Krispy Kreme. Like, I feel like if I like flicked it hard enough, I could flick through a Krispy Kreme donut. But like, there's other donuts.
It's a donut. It's not a fucking bagel.
I want a thick donut. Like that Amy's Donuts. Have you been to that? Like, those are like
light, sugary donut.
You do.
Nah,
you don't want a heavy ass 2,000 calorie donut from Amy's Donuts. You don't want that.
I kind of want like a cakey-ish donut.
No, what you're looking for is a bagel. So go find your local Jewish bakery and get yourself a good bagel. It sounds like it sounds like you want a circular pastry with a hole in it that can withstand a flick. That's what you're saying.
That is literally what you're saying.
A cake bagel, which is just a donut.
Wait, no.
What's up? We are Cake Bagel.
A cakey donut is the way to go.
That's a good name for a band, Cake Bagel.
Yeah, dude, I was about to say.
What's up? We're Cake Bagel. We're kind of sweet, but also you could put anything on us.
Yeah, Cake Bagel is a sick man.
Our first song, Everything.
It also sounds like a meme page, like one of those meme pages that posts like
the autistic kids. Cake Bagel. Yeah. Oh, check out what I just found on Cake Bagel. Oh my god, dude, that's the new fucking beheading video on Cake Bagel.
It's a 7-year-old dressed in a Pikachu costume doing a Pikachu voice, and everybody's like, "Oh, how cringe!" And it's like it's a 7-year-old.
It's a 7-year-old. Like, that's
what you put on Cake Bagel.
Some of those aren't even like cringe. You're just like, yeah, that's what that guy does. You're like, this isn't weird. Look at him. Why are you hating on this guy? Like,
let might be cringe.
Like, this kind of making me sad.
Yeah, just
like I want to go become. Yeah, I want to go become a social worker now. Like, this is. I want to hang out with this guy.
gets his master's in like clinical social work, so he can go.
I want to go. I want to go be like, it's fucking chicken burger time, and then watch everybody in the fucking van dance because it's chicken burger time. And then they put that on like cringe. You ever seen that? It's like no. There's like videos of like dudes who like they're obviously on the spectrum heavy, you know. They're heavy hitters.
Heavy spec. Yeah.
They're batting. They're batting over 700. Let's just say that.
On what?
Some crazy.
On the scales?
Yeah. They're batting some crazy numbers. And then it'll be a video.
I don't think they're batting at anything except flies that are flying around.
And then it'll be a video of like a dude, like one of them just like eating a hot dog with like Savage music playing. And you're like, let the guy eat a fucking hot dog. What are you doing? Like,
let him eat it.
And it's like on like Cringe Hub. And you're like, this isn't cringe.
No.
This is how he eats
it's more suited for Cake Bagel. Put it on Cake Bagel.
Yeah, Cake Bagel. We got to make Cake Bagel, dude.
Classic Cake Bagel.
That's a classic Cake Bagel.
It is. It's a really addicting word to say. Cake Bagel.
Fuck. Are we changing the podcast name again?
We might as well. Dude. Let's just have a different podcast name every episode.
That was my first idea.
This week we are Cake Bagel.
Dude, yeah, rip off Dave Chappelle. Like, new pod, same dudes.
New pod, same dudes. Cake Bagel. I'm writing it down because there's gonna be an inception, a real life inception of Cake Bagel in the future. I can feel it.
There will be, yeah.
Cake Bagel is too. It has too much substance to not waste.
It's meaty. It's a meaty name.
It's a meaty donut, which is what Clint wants.
I hate the Salon article.
That's literally what a donut is, a cake bagel.
It's a cake bagel, dude. It's a sweet,
yeah, but the
bagel.
thing what I'm saying with the Krispy Kreme is the oil. I feel like they leave it in the oil too long because it takes away from the cake. It takes the cake up. Like I feel like I'm just biting an oil slice, like a slice of oil.
No,
that's what I'm getting into.
I would understand if you said that about donuts from the grocery store, but not from fucking Krispy Kreme 2012.
No. Krispy Kreme's been doing it forever.
Dude, a hot Krispy Kreme donut.
Mm-hmm. Fresh off the rollers.
Right? They take it out with the chopsticks. You can't even touch it yet.
Conveyor belt into my mouth.
Here's what I'm saying. I bit into Krispy Kreme donuts and they're hollow at some points.
Yes.
Well, it's because they didn't put the cum in yet.
So that's what I'm saying.
What do you want a mouthful of doughy fucking donut? No, it's airy.
I want a mouthful of donut. Sweet. Yes.
Then eat the whole thing and buy 12 more.
Yeah, like smash them together and just yeah.
Like those bodybuilders on cheat meals.
Exactly.
Like, settle down.
And then and then you eat a giant cake bagel. That's what.
Like this is all I can eat for 2 months. And you're like, no, it's not.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Go eat your rice.
Look, it's 2 against 1 here, Clint. I mean, I fully love a good crispy.
Oh, a Krispy Kreme is off the chain. Wait, but Clint, my question would be, and granted, Krispy Kreme is not my go-to. Like, if I'm getting bagels, I'm not going Krispy Kreme every time. But like, what's your go-to? Like, I have to go to a bagel or not bagel. Oh my god, donut place.
Cake bagel.
Cake bagel. If you're getting a donut, where are you going?
I'm getting a donut. Where am I going?
Yeah. I'm
going Dunkin'.
No.
And I'm getting
wrong.
Cream filled because I like cream filled donuts.
There's 2 correct answers in Tucson.
They're good.
There's exactly 2 correct answers in Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Amy's in Tucson. I didn't know that was the parameter. It's Amy's Donuts. That maple bacon donut.
Wait, so without the parameter of Tucson, your choice was Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so worldwide, I'd go to a Dunkin' Donuts.
They're thicker donuts.
The correct answer in Tucson is one of 2 places. One is Donut Wheel. It's on Ina and I-10.
Yes.
That's a fucking donut.
That's a good donut. That's a thick donut.
That's a good fucking donut.
I want a donut you can dunk in coffee and it won't go away. That's you can't do that with a Krispy Kreme. I feel like it will dissolve like cotton candy.
Well, sure. Then you're just sweetening your coffee.
Which still a plus.
No, yeah, it's good, but it's not what you want in a donut. You want the cartoon like a cop. Dunk, dunk.
The other place, which actually I think might be more applicable to more people. Actually, I can't remember if it's called King's Donuts or Donut King. It's on Stone and like
Donut King.
Donut King. It's on Grant and Stone.
And it has a giant donut.
Yeah. Yep. Donut King. Best donuts in Tucson.
It is King.
Also,
easy.
Thick donut.
Thick ass donut. And
no one's arguing that. I'm not saying that Krispy Kreme is better. I'm just saying that Krispy Kreme is a perfectly acceptable.
Oh yeah,
amazing donut.
It's definitely acceptable. But what I said originally was it's overrated, and it is.
Clint, if the argument is that Donut King is better than Krispy Kreme, I'm with you. If the argument is that Krispy Kreme is bad,
no, overrated. Specifically overrated. I don't think it's overrated at all.
I don't think it's overrated.
It's overrated
because I rate it third.
Would you say that In-N-Out is overrated?
In-N-Out is right where it belongs. It's a top 2.
That's exactly how I feel about Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme to me feels like, I mean, I know you guys hate it when I do this, but I mean, Krispy Kreme to me feels like a Michigan Wolverines team where they're like, this is the best team in the country. And then they end up being 15th in the nation at the end of the year.
Do it with an NFL team.
Yeah, do it with an
It's
NFL
like
team.
when they go, this year's the Cowboys' year, and it never
is. Yeah, and everybody hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Clinton.
Yeah.
See, sometimes you forget who you're talking to here.
I know.
They're the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Krispy Kreme is the Cowboys of donuts. Everybody is like, oh, the NFL, the Cowboys, America's team. And then they start looking at teams and they go, oh my gosh, there's 30 teams better than this team. And that's what Krispy Kreme is in the donut world.
I would argue Krispy Kreme is more like the Bengals, where they're not gonna win.
But you hope they do. There. You really hope they do. And you always bank on them.
No, that's Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are the Browns.
Is the hot glazed donut where you're like, it's great, and you're like, well, but it's not gonna support the whole thing. And it does.
I disagree. Dunkin' Donuts to me every single time is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Before Trevor, what's his fucking surfer name? I don't know.
And then they did have that run, though, like 2015, 2016. That was like when Dunkin' changed their name to just Dunkin'. And you were like, oh, shit, they're popping.
And Ben Affleck started doing commercials for them.
And then it went away.
If you're anywhere west of the Mississippi, there's no fucking reason to go to Dunkin' Donuts. There's a better donut shop near you.
I would also argue that if you're anywhere east of the Mississippi, there's no reason to go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I mean, Dunkin', if you're in Boston, it's the only fucking 8, 9. That's the only donut shop you're going to find. 2, 1.
Literally a -2.
6. I like the follow through.
I don't like the force.
I'm not trying to force it. My body's just shaped like a fucking hairpin.
You're forcing the play, dude. You threw into triple coverage there.
I completed the pass, didn't I?
It was completed, but you do it again, you're benched.
All right. I'm gonna do it one more time.
All right.
And if it's not for a touchdown, you are benched.
Clinton, you said that In-N-Out is a top 2 burger. What's the top burger? You said top 2.
Any other place.
Any other place. Oh.
Like any real restaurant has a better burger than In-N-Out.
Oh, sure.
In-N-Out.
But we're talking fast food. We're talking burger joints. Drive-through burger joints.
I would say it is between In-N-Out and Five Guys.
I would also,
and depending on the time of the year, they will switch on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm allergic
Winter,
to peanuts.
Five Guys. Summer, In-N-Out.
You're allergic to peanuts? No way. I also feel like this is the 7th time you've told us, and I've gone, you're allergic to peanuts? No way.
No way. Every time. No, but so I can't Five Guys, but I respect it. But this is the first time
that I even order a burger and get it delivered.
I could, but I mean, I don't know. Everybody's hands is going to be peanutty. This is the first time I've lived in the same place as a Shake Shack, and I got to admit, it's all right.
Yeah, Shake Shack's overrated as fuck.
Shake Shack is overrated. It's fine.
You know what Shake Shack tastes like? Culver's.
Culver's is straight garbage. Anybody who believes any different is I don't know.
The only thing you should be getting at Culver's is cheese curds and say thank you very much and leave.
No.
The only thing you should be getting at Culver's is the fuck out of there, and you should be going to somewhere normal.
Yeah.
Well, nowhere else has cheese curds.
That's true.
There might be a reason for that.
Yeah. It is honestly, it is a very odd choice for fast food option. You know,
fried cheese.
You get fried cheese.
Yeah.
Actually, I do.
You should be getting that at the fucking fair. It does make sense because Culver's does look like a liberal Big Top. I mean, with the blue stripes and shit, it looks like a fucking circus tent.
Yeah,
it's a good point.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You're just juggling with cheese curds.
Also, though, a fucking mozzarella stick.
You're
gonna try to tell me that mozzarella stick isn't the best thing ever?
It is pretty damn good. But the thing that the mozzarella stick has that the cheese curd does not is marinara sauce.
Oh, so this just became taste buds. Onion rings or mozzarella sticks?
I gotta go mozzie sticks, dude.
Go fuck themselves.
Right? It's mozz all the way.
I think onion rings are only good when they're on a burger, like a Western cheese.
Oh, see, I was like, onion rings, if you give me a barbecue sauce to dip in, I'm your Huckleberry. Any other situation, they can fuck off.
I'm your Huckleberry. I do want to say that, dude, before I get shot, because it's probably going to be the way I go. That is what I'm going to say.
You think you're going to get shot? You think you're going to be so controversial that you're going to get shot? Or is it like a Dick Cheney kind of situation where you never saw it coming?
The heckler, I'm your Huckleberry, and then just get blasted.
Dude, he's like, I've been looking to shoot someone, and you're like, I'm your Huckleberry.
Bad. That's it. 75 on stage.
and somebody...
That's pretty good.
Somebody else in the crowd is old as shit and just being like, it's a movie.
And I was talking shit about Biden still.
Oh my God.
You're like, he's been dead for 60 years. Oh, is that
two plates?
Chick? Is that Chicky Phil's?
It's actually Truland Burgers.
Oh, Truland Burgers. Hi, Audrey.
Thank you, babe.
What did
He said, hi, Audrey.
Oh, hold on.
Thank you, babe. She says, that's will be all.
I think my parents are just drinking with the neighbors right now in the living room. And I'm just in here doing a podcast, and my mom's like, yeah, he's a comic.
I'm going to listen to you for a bit because I'm going to eat I'm going to eat a little bit. So
okay.
27 living at my parents' house, and they're probably just like, that's cool, that's really good,
that's the best. Oh, he's
not there to defend myself for the best stuff.
Another Zoom podcast. He's gonna make it for sure.
Yeah, he's gonna do great. Yeah, it was cool though. Yeah, being like, Mom, you'll never believe it, Doug Stanhope came to my show. She's like, oh, you're doing it. Dude, can you meet his manager? I'm like, that's not how it works.
Dude, if I was like, hey, Doug Stanhope came to my show, my mom would be like, oh, great, your friend Doug from high school? And I'm like, I didn't know any in high school.
Who did you call Doug?
Actually, for a while, everybody.
No, you asked your mom, like, who were you calling Doug at the house?
What is that?
Who is the friend? His name's Dave.
So I sent my dad a picture, the picture of me and Doug next to each other, right? And he said, fantastic, at 5:57 a.m. on Sunday, right?
And he said, finally, your real father.
I swear to God, dude, he reminds me of my dad so much. Oh, and also when he was on stage, he went on stage for 5 minutes before Whittles came up to host the show. And you know how he does the glasses on top of the head sometimes?
Yeah.
I looked over at Clint. I was like, because he was singing a song on stage very terribly. Doug was singing a song. Dude. I look over at Clint. And I'm like, why the fuck is Michael Keaton doing karaoke?
It was so good. It was such a good bit. He does look like Michael Keaton.
He looks
like a tiny Michael Keaton.
Fantastic. 2 hours later, I was really concerned because he said, look at my neck, broke my fall. Luckily, shit. And he didn't say anything else. I was like, what the fuck? And I was in the middle of texting him, and then he said, "Screwed up the punchline. Name that movie." And I'm like, "What?" I thought my dad fell and broke his neck.
Screwed up the punchline. Name that movie. He doesn't correct the quote.
Nope.
He just
That's
goes, mess
great.
it up. Figure it out.
No.
He's like, "Welcome to Mars." Fucked up the quote. Name the movie.
What? Threw me for a loop, dude. I thought my dad was in the middle of dying while texting me. Just my neck. But he was doing Joe Dirt. Luckily, my neck broke my fall. Which I don't even remember that line. That's not even close to the most memorable line from that movie.
Dude, I've never seen Joe Dirt, so I guess
Definitely not.
Get it. What?
It's the most memorable line is, isn't it? And Skinner sucks. I
don't remember. No, I think my favorite line from Joe Dirt. He's like, "Nah, man. Here are my favorite bands: AC/DC, Def Leppard, Van Halen, not Van Hagar."
Oh no, yeah, no, it is. It's Def Leppard, and Def Leppard sucks. While he's walking away, you think she'd date you? She'd never even go near a guy like you. And Def Leppard sucks. He just walks away crying. They don't suck.
They don't.
God, what a mess he is. Look at him.
What a mess.
Little gremlin face he does.
Yeah, well, anyhow, yeah, I'm like, I don't know any more Joe Dirt quotes. In fact, I know none.
Yeah. You haven't seen Joe Dirt?
I've not.
What about Bubble Boy?
Also, no.
Oh, you gotta see Bubble Boy, dog. It's a fucking classic. That shit's hilarious. It's like the same comedy level as Rat Race. We're just like every 2 minutes, it's just a belly laugh. Really, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like it just works so perfect.
I have seen Rat Race, but oh fuck, what was the one that I was gonna? God damn, there was oddly enough, and I feel like it's not appreciated anymore. Biodome, Pauly Shore.
Oh yeah, dude, hilarious.
What are you talking about? Movie, Biodome was great.
It's a good movie. You suck.
You suck.
You suck. Kick him out.
I'm telling you, Encino Man is a classic.
Con, take a lap.
Encino Man is a classic.
It is, I know.
Are you gonna not say that Encino Man's a classic?
Encino Man is a classic.
Yeah. Next, you're gonna tell me George in the Jungle wasn't good. Fuck you.
Yeah, George in the Jungle won 0 Oscars. All right, get out of here.
Shut the fuck up, idiot.
Dumbass. What are you talking about, dude? Of course they did.
What a dipshit. Ugh. Gosh. How dare you talk down to Brendan Fraser like that? You piece of shit.
The whale? He's going to eat you, bro.
He'll get you. He'll get you. And then float to space.
Now I'm just trying to think of other Brendan Fraser movies.
The Mummy? The Mummy?
Yeah. The Mummy? How about The Mummy Returns? How about The Mummy and the, I don't know, the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Or
Tomb of the Dragon. Tomb of the Dragon, Indiana Jones.
Guys, we're forgetting the best Brendan Fraser masterpiece of all time. The best crossover possibly since Space Jam. Looney Tunes back in action. Holy shit.
I don't remember that.
Oh, man. Bro, you got to watch that movie. Jeff Gordon makes a cameo, and it's fun. Oh, shit. It's fucking great.
Now I'm just trying to think of Brendan Fraser movies. Didn't he plays the Mountie in some
Dudley Do-Right.
Dudley Do-Right. Yeah, there it is. I was like, yeah, Con, just pop in and tell me the name of movies that I described poorly.
I like how we all collectively together know every Brendan Fraser movie.
None of us all know everyone, but together we make one Brendan Fraser fan. Just the 3 of us.
What about Monkey Bone?
Don't know what that is.
Brendan Fraser, Monkey Bone?
No.
Goodbye.
It's another one you do need to watch.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You haven't seen The Matrix.
Yeah, but you haven't seen Looney Tunes back in action, so settle the fuck down. Settle down, dude. That's a masterpiece. All right?
No, it isn't.
It is. It is. Any movie with the Looney Tunes in it, with live action people, is the best movie ever made. Watch Space Jam again and look me in the eyes in the next podcast. Look me in the eyes after you watch Space Jam and tell me you didn't have a good time.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. 6-year-old me had a good time.
No. You now even.
No, I tried to watch it when I was like 20. It was hard to get through. It's rough, dude.
Then you got problems.
Yeah.
Then you got problems, dude.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say? Of course I have problems. What are you talking about?
That's a mental handicap.
Well, I don't know about all that, but
I think it is. You don't enjoy Space Jam anymore, dude?
No, I'm out on Space Jam.
I Believe I Can Fly starts playing, and you hear Michael Jordan's dad go, Michael, you're not excited.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? If I Believe I Can Fly comes on, I'm hard. But
well, so is R. Kelly.
I just described the opening scene of the movie. It's I Believe I Can Fly.
And then
you hear his dad go,
Clinton.
Michael?
Clinton.
I can quote the whole movie from there. Do you want me to?
Please do in just a second.
The problem is that you can.
Clinton, my problem isn't the whole film. That first scene where he goes like, shoot until you miss, and he keeps bouncing him the ball back, and he just keeps, he's money. He's just nailing it.
Dude. 5 in a row. One day, dude, I'm a fly. And then he goes for a dunk, and then they cut it, and then it's, get down, everybody's there. And then it's just highlights of Michael Jordan dunking. Fuck off, Lex. It's the best movie ever made.
Well, okay, see, that's the problem. Is you're talking a great scene, and then you're attributing the whole movie to being great. Now,
Lex, because then after that, Bugs Bunny makes an appearance.
Dude, I'm talking all this shit.
Are like you dull?
Dude, I'm talking all this shit like I don't have a Toon Squad Tasmania Devil jersey in my fucking closet right now. I do. It's great. I just wanted, Clinton, I just wanted to have conflict for the pod. It's the best.
Allow me to introduce some more conflict. Well, I'm concerned. I'm concerned for Clint because what happened in your childhood that was so bad that makes you want to hold on to it?
Actually, that's a good question.
That's what I want to know.
Clint, is it about your mom?
And time to go.
God damn it.
I don't know.
Leave me with this?
I don't watch a lot of old shit, but Space Jam is on retainer.
No,
it's always.
Okay, well, Clinton.
It's in there.
If I could redirect to the actual best film of all time, it's 1994's Tombstone.
Oh, well, yes. It's also...
Which he just watched on Friday.
It's one of my ones, dude.
Oh, okay.
I went to Tombstone and I was like, I gotta see it again.
I gotta watch it.
And then I watched it, and now every day at work, when someone goes, Clint, can you help me? I go, I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry. Yeah, no, dude. I literally, I think that there has not been a better piece of cinema than 1994's Tombstone.
I mean, try to watch another Western besides Open Range.
Unforgiven.
After Tombstone. Try.
Either of the True Grits.
No, it doesn't even come close.
Nah.
Open Range is the only one, dude.
Unforgiven, which was made in 1990 with Clint Eastwood, is way better than Tombstone.
310 to Yuma.
310 to Yuma. It's good, but it's not Tombstone good.
I'm trying to think of other.
What's it called? What's the one with Daniel Day-Lewis?
That's not
There Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood is fantastic. That's a Western.
It's post Civil War America.
That's a West still.
It's like pre-World War One.
You know what?
I think Tombstone's post Civil War.
No, Clinton, you're not wrong, but I keep confusing There Will Be Blood with No Country for Old Men.
Oh,
and those movies are the same in my mind. And so he goes like, I drink your milkshake. And then the guy comes in with the silent shotgun. And I'm like, I don't understand this. This doesn't make any sense.
That's not no. It is
And then he goes, call it. And I'm like, call it.
Yeah, I've never made that movie and then that fucking British piece of shit, Snatch. Can never understand what's going on in those.
You didn't understand
Snatch, No Country for Old Men.
I want to know how you didn't understand No Country for Old Men, because that one was pretty, I wouldn't say easy to follow, but the story like made a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I didn't get why this guy was killing everybody. I didn't understand it.
Because the guy found his money.
Yeah,
and he wants his money back.
But like,
he
why
works for the cartel.
Killing like storekeepers?
Because he's a psychopath.
He's a psychopath hitman.
Yeah, but usually hitmen are like very like that's why I was like, nah.
Well, it's also the 70s.
So Josh Brolin stole his money, and then Tommy Lee Jones is trying to track him down, and then Javier Bardem is shooting people. It's a super simple movie.
Snatch is all over the place. Like
dude, actually, this is a weird thing that I've never understood, but other people I've talked to have a really hard time with like various English accents. Yeah. It's not that hard.
Well, yeah, you grew up with it, so that's
Yeah, I grew up here.
Yeah. What? How many seats are you back from the throne? That's why I'm
7.
Literally, and I couldn't stress it enough. I could not stress this enough. Not English at all. Not even a bit.
Oh, okay. So you were on the other side of the crusade.
But like your people are now.
No.
Colonizers.
No. Well, maybe not no to that, but
maybe not no to that.
No.
Well, no, because didn't Brexit happen? So not anymore.
The fuck is a Brexit, dude? It sounds like
a little bit there. It was Europe.
All I want to say is that you know
everybody being their own.
You know that Scotland is different than England?
No, I don't.
No, it's not though.
Okay, you know how we call them two different things? One's named Scotland. And
yeah, but they got like the same money. So
I just want to know who this Ing guy is.
If you have,
I know who Scott is.
If you have the same money, whoever's money that is, that's you. You're that.
Sure, but you know how you're in Arizona and I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say
we're both American. Yeah,
sure. They're both Europeans.
Kind of shaky on Lex's side. I don't know if he's. I don't know. I'm not sure if the papers have come through yet.
Communist. You know how Scottish people sound different than English people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow, I don't know how.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
One time some English people went this way and some other English people went this way, and these ones started talking different, and they called them, some guy named Scott started ruling them.
Well, let's just say
then a whole bunch of English guys with swords came in and were like, is that your biggest and toughest? Here's 4 horses. Watch what happens to him. And now they have this same money as everybody else. So they're English.
Some English people walked further north, and then the dogs got on some boats, and then they were like, you're us now, to the people who walked a little further north. And then now that's why there's 2 different countries there.
Lex, I feel like my argument
to your life is
working,
the Northman.
Though. What?
The plot line to your life is the Northman.
A little bit. My father's still alive and my uncle is dead. But what?
Ooh, it's Hamlet.
It's reverse.
It's Hamlet.
Everything is Hamlet. I don't. Why do we keep bringing this up? Also, the Northman first series is Hamlet.
No, I know. Yeah.
So is the Lion King.
I don't know, dude. I feel like you guys are all British because 6. I feel like you're all British because money is the same. You got the same money. That's where you get your money.
Nope.
Where do you get it from?
Where do
does Scotland have different money?
Yeah.
No, wait, no, Scotland. I'm not from Scotland. That's not the point of what I was trying to say.
Does Scotland use the British pound?
They use the pound, and also Norway uses their own currency, and the rest of Europe uses the euro.
If Mexico used cash, like American dollars instead, I know you can use it anywhere. You can go anywhere with any type of money, and they'll be like, okay, we'll just
also, I guess,
convert that. But what I'm saying is, in the banks, it's not just like Scottish money. It's
true.
The pound is in the banks.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Well, but okay. So the problem with your argument is that everywhere, no matter exchange or whatever, everywhere accepts the dollar.
No, I know. Everywhere accepts anything.
No.
Well, not. I mean, yeah, like some African tribe shit. No, but like the big stuff, the gimmies, yeah, they accept that shit and they're just go transfer it later.
I accept
it in a money bag.
But my point is, if you drove about an hour south and you started offering people rubles, they would be like, "Oh no, thanks." And if you started offering them dollars, they'd be like, "That's great."
What I'm saying is, if your country is ran on another country's currency,
right?
You're owned by that. You're that country. You're owned by that. You're that.
Sure. Are you the same as people in Maine?
Like if out of nowhere, yes, we're all American. If out of nowhere, the American dollar was the yen, we would be Chinese.
I think I would go with Zhang.
Is it the Zhang?
I think that would be
Japanese.
That would be my name. Zhang would be my name. I mean, if you're saying that we turn Chinese, then that's what I'm going with.
Mine's gonna be Fling. I feel like that's fun.
Also, yen is Japanese, and I just realized how racist that was because Zhang is Chinese. I was thinking the yuan. Yuan is Chinese.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. I feel like
I do. I misunderstood it. I took it the wrong way.
Yeah, sure, but like
Clint, I apologize. I was racist.
No, I mean I fucked up by calling it the yen at first. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. The point remains the same.
Same.
If we became pesos tomorrow, we're Mexico.
I'll be upset because my favorite shape is a square.
But like, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta be a fucking peso.
You get what I'm saying, though?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. It likes trying to dispute that, but it's like, dog, England.
Yangland.
Yeah, English.
Yangland. Fucking Andrew Yang running us, dude. Yangland.
If he ever wins, dude, and it's not called the Yangland, what was the point? Why even do it?
The country formerly known as America.
Yeah. Why even do it? You know?
It'll be Yangland.
That's how I felt after Trump, dude. And we didn't just we're the 70 states of America. We just didn't just buy Mexico and be like, that's done.
Yeah.
No more
what territories do we technically have? We have Puerto Rico, the Canary Islands, the Virgin Islands.
I think there's another one.
Why don't we just call those states?
I think it's literally a number issue.
It's like we just want to have 50.
Yeah, like I think it's just like it's a semantics issue where they're like, it doesn't sound right.
You can't be the 57 states of America.
Yeah, it doesn't sound cool.
Yeah. We're arguing why we don't just call like Puerto Rico and the other territories that we have states. Like why wouldn't we just call those our states now?
Yeah, I think it's literally just
the 52 nifty 2 United States.
Yeah, like that's it. Yeah,
52 nifty 2 United States and like 47 original colonies.
Yeah, they're like once we get to 100, then bet. But like 50 is where we go.
So we're building capital, is what you're saying. You
got to build capital. Yeah. Once we get Mexico, I think we could hit it because we could build some borders, make some towns, some cities, and
right, split up the territories and make Mexico 7 different countries.
And then if like Canada's like, you can have parts.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we should go at least by 10s, though. At least by 10s or by 5s. We could be the 55.
Even, 55, 60 sounds weird. 70 sounds 80. You got to get to 100, dude.
Yeah, but also 75 or I'll tell you this, 76 seems pretty fucking patriotic.
Woo!
I feel like that's what they're trying to do. Woo! Get the 76.
Play girls and play
boys. Be
that
like,
might
guys,
be it.
We're done. We're done. We got 26 more.
This is all we need.
It's all we need. It's all we ever want. It's all we ever wanted. And then America just gives up all its nukes. That's all we wanted.
I mean,
that's all we
wanted. Split Alaska
We're
into
out.
2.
Yeah, that's true. It's half the size of the United States.
You could split Texas into 4.
Yeah.
No.
Let Canada keep the part that never gets sunlight. You know, just
Canada is already 12 different. What do they call them? Like fucking provinces or whatever. So
Montana
province.
could be 2.
You're thinking of China.
We could split Montana into 2 states.
Yeah, we could.
No,
Texas ain't never split.
Literally, we can't split Montana into 2 states because it has less people than Tucson. Tucson has more people than the whole state of Montana.
If you were in the same room as me right now, I'd bite you.
Okay. Why?
It's annoying.
We could split California.